My name is Rachel. I was 26. In 2022, I moved back home after a breakup. I lived with my parents in rural New York. Upstate, far from the city, woods everywhere. I hated it. I grew up there. I swore I would never return. But life happens. My ex and I split in Albany. The apartment was his. I had nowhere else to go. I got a job at a 24-hour clinic. Night shifts, 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. The pay was decent. The drive was not. 30 minutes each way. Winding roads, no streetlights, just trees and fog. I used my dad's old pickup truck. It rattled. I did not care. It got me home. One night I finished late. Around 4:30 a.m. Fog was thick. I could barely see 10 feet ahead. I stopped at a gas station, the only one open. Big lot, empty. I filled up. I went inside to pay. The clerk was old. He mumbled about the weather. I nodded. I did not want to chat. I grabbed a coffee. I headed back out. A car sat across the lot. White sedan. Lights off. I did not see it before. I ignored it. I started pumping gas. Then I heard it. A tap on my window. I turned. A man stood there. Tall, thin, dark jacket. His face was pale. Too pale. He smiled. He said my name. Rachel. I froze. I never met him. How did he know me? I said, "What do you want?" He pointed at the woods. He said, "Come see." His voice was wrong, too deep. I shook my head. I finished pumping. I got in my truck. He tapped again. I locked the doors. I drove off. My heart pounded. I checked my mirror. The sedan followed. No lights, just a shadow in the fog. I sped up. It stayed close. I took a side road. Narrow, twisting. It followed. I hit a dead end. A dirt clearing. I turned around. The sedan was gone. I sighed. I thought I lost it. Then I saw him, in my headlights, standing in the road. Same man, same smile. I swerved. I hit the gas. I did not look back. I got home. I locked the door. My parents were asleep. I sat in the kitchen. I shook. I heard a tap on the window. I looked. Nothing. Just fog. I told myself it was over. The next night, I drove home again. Fog was worse. I saw him by the road. Then again. Closer. Every night after, he was there. Always smiling. Always saying my name. One shift, I asked a coworker. She went pale. She said a man died on that road. Years ago. Car crash. He looked like me. Same eyes. Same hair. They never found his body. Last week, I found a photo. In my truck. Me. Standing in the fog. Smiling. I did not take it. My name is Mark. I was 29. In 2024, I lived in North Carolina. I loved road trips, open highway, no people, just me. I drove to visit my sister in Georgia. 8 hours. I left at 11 p.m. I liked the quiet. This trip was different. It still haunts me. The drive was smooth. I played music. I stayed awake with energy drinks. Around 2 a.m., I needed a break. My legs cramped. My bladder ached. I saw a rest stop sign. Small one. Off the interstate. I pulled in. The lot was dark. One other car parked. Red hatchback. Empty. I stretched. I headed to the bathroom. Inside it was dim. One light flickered. 2 stalls. A sink. A mirror. I used the stall. I washed my hands. I looked up. My reflection stared back. Normal. Then it moved. I did not. It tilted its head. I stepped back. It smiled. Wide. Too wide. I rubbed my eyes. I looked again. Just me. I laughed. I was tired. I walked out. The hatchback was gone. I got in my car. I drove off. 30 minutes later, I saw it. The hatchback. On the shoulder. Hood up. A man stood by it, waving. I slowed down. I felt bad. I pulled over. He walked up, tall, thin, dark hoodie. His face was mine. Same nose, same jaw. He smiled like the mirror. I froze. He said, "Need a ride?" My voice, exact. I shook my head. I sped off. He stood there, watching. I checked my mirror. The hatchback followed. No lights. I pushed 80. It stayed close. I took an exit. It vanished. I stopped at a gas station. I called my sister. I told her. She said to keep driving. I did. At 4 a.m., I hit another rest stop. Bigger. Lit up. I needed coffee. I went inside. I used the bathroom. I looked in the mirror. My face again. It waved. I did not. I ran out. I drove straight to Georgia. I got there at 7 a.m. I crashed at my sister's place. I thought it was over. 2 days later, I drove home. Midnight again. I passed that first rest stop. The hatchback was there. Parked. I kept going. I saw him. In my mirror. Back seat. Smiling. I swerved. I looked back. Empty. I got home. I found scratches. On my car door. Like fingernails. Deep. Last month, my sister called. She found a photo. In her mailbox. Me. At that rest stop. Looking in the mirror. I never took it. Which story chilled you more? The fog figure or the mirror man? Tell me in the comments. Did these scare you? Hit the like button. Subscribe to Silence Nights for more true horror tales. Got a creepy late night story? Email it to silencenightsbox@gmail.com. Share this with a friend who drives at night. I will see you in the next video. Stay spooky.